How do we guarantee an unconditional happiness? What all techniques do we use for unconditional happiness? And why do I say that Conquer the Success is even better than counseling, it is even better than hypnotherapy, it is even better than spirituality and meditation? We will be discussing all these things in this particular video. So my dear friends, I am Dr. Pankaj Gupta from Conquer the Success, having 51 years of life experience and 30 years of work experience. I am committed to take you to a level of success and unconditional happiness through trainings, counselings, hypnotherapy, past life regression, life between lives, spirituality and meditation. So stay connected. So friends, there is only one single condition to become unconditionally happy. And the condition is that my consciousness is absolutely clean. So what is our consciousness? What are the reasons that make my consciousness unclean? How can we use the different techniques to clean my consciousness? And once we have a clean consciousness, obviously unconditional happiness is absolutely possible. So let's start with what is our consciousness. Let's imagine that my consciousness is like a tall building, and I can divide this tall building into three major parts. One is the ground floor. This is the place where we live. My living area, dining area, kitchen, everything is at this ground floor. When we go below the ground floor, let's call that this is a basement. And basement is a place where we store all the articles which are not needed now. So we can say that basement is basically like a storehouse. And when we go above the ground floor, that is on the first floor and the higher levels, we can say that this is connected to a terrace. Means when the first floor door opens, it goes to a terrace and it is connected to the sky where the fresh air comes. Now if you clean your ground floor, it will appear clean for some time, but then the bad smell which is coming from the articles that are stored in the ground floor, that smell also will start coming into the ground floor and start affecting the air, the atmosphere of the ground floor, right? And if we clean this and we clean the storehouse also, and if we do not open the terrace door, if we do not get the fresh air in, again this would be clean, but then the smell will affect the entire air quality of the house. Let us imagine another situation where we clean this and we open the fresh air, but we do not clean my memories of the past, or when I do not clean the storehouse, obviously this fresh air will also become a reason of spreading this smell into the whole house. Which means if I really want my ground floor to be absolutely clean and the good air quality, then obviously there is only one single condition, that is my ground floor has to be clean, my basement has to be clean, and my first floor also has to be clean. Right? Now with this concept, let us understand my consciousness. So the ground floor that I say is basically the conscious mind, which is just 5% of the mind. Conscious mind is basically a faculty of thinking, logic, analysis. I am sure you have seen my earlier video where I have explained in detail how my behavior is formed, what is mind, what is conscious, what is subconscious mind, and how can we change ourselves or our behavior to achieve an unconditional happiness in life. If you have not seen that particular video, you can see the link is there in the description. So this is the conscious mind, which is responsible for thinking, analysis, reasoning, right? And the when you go below the conscious mind, this is 95%, and this is known as subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is basically a storehouse of memories. All your past experiences, all your past memories are stored into the subconscious mind, and these experiences and memories, they are reasons for making emotions in your mind. Certain experiences make you angry, certain experiences make you fearful, certain experiences make you feeling lack of love, and things like that. We have discussed that in the last video, right? And then if you can, just to correlate from the last video, you can remember this diagram, we made it. This is conscious mind, this is subconscious mind, right? And then this mind will work only when there is a flow of energy. So we can say this is the superconscious part, which is pure form of energy. We can understand by example that you have so many electrical appliances at your house. Even if the circuit is perfectly fine, but the electric current is disconnected, then obviously this equipment cannot perform. Similarly, my mind may be perfectly fine, but if there is no energy flow, or we can call this as soul, if this soul is not there, then obviously this mind cannot perform. So we exist at the level above the mind, beyond the mind also, right? So these are the three dimensions of my consciousness, right? Now at Conquer the Success, we work at all these three areas of your consciousness to clean it. What are the techniques that we use? The first thing that we use at the conscious mind level is training. Training helps you to develop your personality. Training helps you to learn certain skills like leadership trainings, management trainings, time management, work-life balance, all the soft skill trainings, relationship trainings, husband-wife marriage counselings, pre-marriage relationship trainings. For kids also, there are many trainings like Score More for Sure, how to perform better in their career, and things like that. So all these things we cover in trainings to help you become successful in your life. The second dimension of Conquer the Success at the conscious mind level itself is known as counseling. Counseling means we provide a new way to look at life. Nothing is going to change even when you come for the counseling. Others' behavior will not change. Challenges and situations of your life will not change. But through the counseling, you get a new perspective to look at life, so that the same situations start giving you happiness in life. So counseling is basically at the level of understanding, at the level of logical mind. Then the third dimension that we work on in Conquer the Success is hypnotherapy. Now, hypnotherapy is a technique that helps you to clean all the past painful memories, traumas, guilt, fears, angers, or any sort of the past negative emotions. We clean them, we heal them, and we feed the positive emotions like love, compassion, confidence, courage, joy, thrill. And when you have the positive emotions, obviously your behavior changes. We have discussed this also in the video that I was referring just now. So this is the third dimension of Conquer the Success, to keep your subconscious mind clean. And if you go below, as I said, subconscious mind is a storehouse of all the memories. We also have the memories coming from the past lives. And I have seen there are situations where my past life incidences, past life memories, they are also a reason of unhappiness in my current life, in my present life. So at Conquer the Success, we even deal with those painful memories also. And when we work at this past life memories, we call this as past life regression. right? So this is next dimension of Conquer the Success, where we heal, we clean all the painful memories coming from the past lives. And then, as I said, my ground floor is clean. I have made my subconscious mind also clean. But then, if I have no exposure, if I have no opening of the terrace, the fresh air, obviously this will keep on spoiling the air quality at my house. So what I need to do, I also need to work at the level of soul, at the level of my real existence. And my dear friends, I can tell you, without working on soul, it is absolutely not possible to attain unconditional happiness in life. Right? This can give you a normal happiness, but not an unconditional happiness. So, first thing, that is, we need to understand what is my soul, what is my superconscious, how it will help me to attain a state of unconscious mind. So, all that logical discussion is known as spirituality. So, by the grace of God and blessings of masters, at Conquer the Success, we also have the skills available at the level of spirituality. And after you have understood it at the logical level, that yes, what is spirituality, how it will be helpful for a common person who is engaged into day-to-day activities, how it can be practically applicable to this man who is totally engaged into stress, is engaged into activities, then the next stage is to experience my soul. And the technique to experience your soul is known as meditation. So at Conquer the Success, meditation is also one of the integral dimensions that helps you to attain a state of unconditional happiness. And then the last dimension of Conquer the Success is called life between lives. What is life between lives? When a soul goes out of the body at the time of death and before it takes the next birth, there is a process through which this particular soul is passed through. Lot of preparations are done, lot of learnings happen at the level of in the life between lives. And at Conquer the Success, by the grace of my masters, we do have the knowledge of life between lives, and we take you to life between lives also whenever it is required. So at Conquer the Success, I think I've made it clear that how we can help you to attain a state of success and unconditional happiness. So the first dimension is training, where we help you to build your skills, build your personality. The second is counseling at the level of conscious mind in terms of understanding. Third is hypnotherapy, where we heal, clean your past painful memories and we feed the positive memories. Fourth dimension is the past life regression, where we heal the areas of pain coming from your past lives. Fifth is spirituality, to understand my real existence in the form of soul. Meditation is the sixth dimension, that is to experience the soul. And seventh is the life between lives, to understand that we come with a package to learn certain lessons in life. So, my dear friends, when you come to me for the first session, I take your details, and as I said in my earlier video, that the best time to see a counselor is whenever you are having any sort of unhappiness in life and you are ready to change it to happiness or unconditional happiness. That's the time. So when you come, I take your details in the first session, and whatever is required to take you to unconditional happiness out of these 7 dimensions, we prescribe specific to your needs and help you to attain a state of unconditional happiness. So my dear friends, welcome to the world of unconditional happiness. Stay connected. Good luck to you.